Hello guys, welcome to the Be Smart group learning. Today I make a video on writing section because many students face difficulty in this section. This video is helpful for everybody, but beginners can learn a lot of things from this video. Let's get started. First is the structure of task 1. In this section I will cover little things such as word limit and types of letter, etc. Then I will teach you what are the topics of formal letters. After this, I will also tell you how to start a formal letter, what are the points which you need to bear into your mind that are important while writing. Then planning is very important and essential part of writing, so I will also share some tips regarding this. After this, I will also tell you how to generate idea and how to eliminate other idea and how to choose best out of others. Okay, then I will also share some important points and I will also teach how to end a formal letter. After this, I will show you a sample letter and I will explain the letter in detail so that you can get the idea what things you need to cover. So at the end I will also tell you the sample letter. So let's get started. First is structure 1. Structure of task 1. Here I'm talking about the general IELTS. The word limit is 150 words. So if one write less than 150 words, then definitely the candidate may face penalty. It means the band score which the candidate get may be lower than the other one. Then after this, time, one should spend only 20 minutes into the task 1 because task 1 contain less weightage than the task 2. So 20 minutes are sufficient so that you can have ample of time, that is a 40 minutes for the task 2. Then types of letter, there are 3 types of letter: formal, semi-formal and informal. But in this video I'm going to cover only formal letter. Please do write your valuable comments if you like this video. Okay, next are the instrument. There are 2 types of instrument, pen and pencil. Candidate can choose any instrument, either pen or pencil, but the condition is that writing should be clear, it should be error free and it should be accurate. So if we choose pencil, it's easier for us to rewrite. So pencil is the best choice. Otherwise, if one is very confident about their writing, they can choose pen also. Now this is the front page of task 1. For task 1 and task 2, there are 2 sheets which are provided by the examiner. This is the front page of the task 1 sheet where one needs to write their letter, and this is the first page. This is the back side of the sheet 1. If you want, you can raise your hand at the examination center to demand more sheets. Now next are the topics of formal letter. There are many topics which can be covered under the formal writing. Topic means that when you are writing a letter, the tone of the writing should be formal. These things includes, the first one is request. If we are requesting something to the higher authority, then the tone of a request should be formal. Then after this, letter of complaint. Definitely if I am complaining something, then I should also provide everything about the detail of the product, and the tone again should be formal. After this, apology or letter of explanation. If I am asking for sorry, or if I am giving explanation of something, for example big higher institutes when they issue their memorandums or prospectus, then for this they choose formal tone of writing. Again, any application, resignation letter, any invitation or letter to make an arrangement, these are the topics which require formal tone. So let's get started with the writing section now. First important tip is that when you need to open your paragraph, you need to write greeting, dear sir or madam. Dear sir or madam is written in a case if the person is unknown. It means we are not acknowledge that person. We don't know whether the person is male or female, and we even don't know the person. But if we know the person, or either the name is mentioned in the question, then definitely we need to use that name. It depends upon the task. After this, sentences. Sentences are a very big topic. It covers many things. There are two types of sentences, formal and informal. I will try to make a separate video for this sentences so that I can cover all the things, but in this video I just want to explain three important points. That is, first one is the longer sentences. Longer sentences means the sentence should be in the passive form and it is normally longer than the other sentences. For example, if I am just saying that I have done this work, I have done this work. Now this is an example of simple sentence, and in this sentence I am giving importance to myself, that I am the person who is completed this work. So the work here, work is not a much important, the person is important. I want to say that I am the person who did this work, so I'm giving importance to myself. But in the passive form, if I make the passive, then I will say this work is done by me. Now it's my choice if I want to use this by me or not, but the important thing or relevant thing is the this work. Here I want to say that this work is done. Now the work has finished or the work is completed. The main thing is the work. That's why I'm using work in the beginning of the sentence. So this is the main difference. In the simple we are giving importance to the personality, but in the passive we are giving importance to the work or the other things. All right, hope this example is clear to you. After this, subject and verb agreement and singular and plural. This is also important, and many students make a mistake to match their singular and plural. Either it's very you can say it's very usual mistake, and it is very simple one also, but because we don't have the habit of writing, we always forget to match this. Singular and plural means if I am saying that he need me, this sentence is incomplete because he is a singular. I need to use s with need, but I am saying he need. So this is just a journal mistake. But if I just care a little bit about my grammar and if I know the rule, then definitely I will use s with the need. So these are the simple mistakes which many candidates do, and with practice they can improve. I will try to make another separate video for the sentences in which I will clear what are the simple and what are the formal sentences and what are the things you need to bear into your mind while making these sentences. All right, move to the next. Next is in layout of the letter. Now there are 6 points which are covered under the layout. Layout means first one needs to give the greeting. I have explained this point. Greeting means dear sir, madam, or dear name if the name is mentioned. Next, why you are writing, the purpose of your writing. When the letter is given to you, you need to define at the beginning of the letter that why are you writing. For example, I'm writing the complaint letter. Then at the beginning, I need to say, I am writing this letter to complain about my product. If I am making a request, then I need to mention, I am writing this letter to request you this and that. So the first sentence should be the reason. It should be specified why are you writing. You are requesting something or you are suggesting something or what. Reason should be mentioned. Then other 3 paragraphs should be associated with the bullet points. In the IELTS letter there are 3 bullet points which one needs to cover. So first paragraph to first bullet point. In the next paragraph one needs to explain next bullet point, and third bullet point for the third paragraph. This is not a hard and a fast rule. One can merge 2 points or one can club these points. It depends upon the writer. It depends upon person to person, but this is important to explain all the bullet points. After this, sign off. Sign off means the ending. I will explain this with the example. So let's move to the next. I will explain this point later. All right, next one is, okay, let's start with the formal sentences first. Formal sentences, I have written some formal sentences which you use to start your letter as a beginning. For example, if I am just writing that I am writing this letter with regard to. Now with regard to, this sentence is used when I am writing a letter to connection with something. Connection with something. It could be an article, it could be a newspaper, or it could be any magazine or any other thing from the source from where I get the news, and then I am writing my viewpoint to the authorities. In that case, we use this sentence. Then I am writing to bring your attention. For example, if my society authorities have made a rule about my society, and as a customer or as a resident of that society, I want to say something, then I can use this line. I am writing to bring your attention to this and that matter. All right, then next one is I am writing to inform you that, or I am writing to express my dissatisfaction with. These are the different sentences which one can use at the beginning, but these sentences are vary according to letter and one letter to another letter, and with the practice you came to know when to use which sentence. And simply for the suggestion and request, there are many sentences like I would be grateful if you would, or I like you to, I would like you to, I am entitled to request that you, I was wondering if it would be at all possible, and I would like to suggest that. For suggestion and request, you can choose any sentence, but you need to be very careful. You can't change the preposition. For example, I am entitled to request. You can't say I am entitled for request, which would be wrong. So preposition are very important. And yes, I would be, and I was wondering, these are the phrases which gives politeness to our words. If we use these phrases, then it means we have some politeness into our words, and we are just not making any order of our service. All right, with as we pass through the another slides, this thing will be very much clear to you. Okay, after this, next one is ending. There are some sentences which you can memorize while writing your ending, and you can use it. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to receiving your response, and I await your prompt service. I thank you for your consideration. Please respond at the earliest convenience. These are the sentences which you can use for writing your ending. But again, my advice is to you that if you are using the sentences, don't make any alteration. I look forward, you can't use I look forward for. I thank you for your consideration, you can't say I thank you too. You can't change the preposition. So this is very important to remain the sentence as it is. Okay, next is the sample letter. This is the sample letter which I have taken for you, and there are actually two letters. One is this one and second is this one. Now read the letter and find out there are a little bit difference in these two letters. Let's read the first letter. The first letter is saying that a restaurant has advertised in a newspaper that waitress is required for evening work, and it has also mentioned that the prospective candidate should have some experience. Write a letter to Mr. Mori describing your previous experience and explaining why you would be suitable for job. So mainly this letter requires the appointment of waiter and waitress. Now in this letter, because name is mentioned, so we have to use that name. We can't write dear sir and madam. All right. Okay, let's read the next letter first. Next is, an restaurant has advertised for waiter and waitress in your local newspaper, and write a letter to the restaurant. You need to explain this 3 bullet point. Explain what are you currently doing, qualification, qualities, and when you can attend the interview. Now see, these two letters require the appointment of waiter and waitress. I chose this two letter to explain you that even if you try to memorize the sentences, if you try to memorize the whole letter, and if you get the same letter in your exam, then even definitely there could be some alteration, such as in this letter bullet points are different and the greeting is different, so there could be definitely some alterations. It means you need to practice as much as you can instead of wasting time on memorizing the things. All right, now the previous letter is for your practice. In this slide or in this video, I'm going to explain this letter. Let's see what are the reasons which I can find while writing this letter. First of all, I know that I need to write a letter to get the job of waiter and waitress. So to get a job, I could have two reasons. The first one is I am working and I am not satisfied with my current job and I am looking for the new one. Second reason could be that I am a fresher and I am or could say I am a student who wants to start their career. So there could be two reasons. Now see, if I am not satisfied, then I need to explain this point very well. I can't say my employer that I am working in this and that organization where I'm not satisfied, that's why I am applying to your organization. This is totally wrong way of writing. If you are a fresher or a student, then you could use these bullet point to explain your this reason. So let's see how the writer explain these points and what are the important things which writer covers. So I will explain you it by explaining each bullet points in detail. Let's move to the next. Okay, the first one, the writer has given this reason: I have been working as a senior barista at Tim Hortons for 6 months and I am immensely enjoy my work. This is the thing which I want to explain you, that the writer is working, presently working, and he is also very enjoying that work. So you can't say that you are not satisfied with your current work. If the writer is enjoying this work, then why he is looking for another job? See the explanation. However, this restaurant is a long way from my home and my daily commute takes over 2 hours. Your restaurant is close to my place and this is the main reason I am applying for the job. Also, I have a special liking because it serves the best sushi in town. So this is the thing which is important, that your points should be positive, your reason should be positive. If you are even not satisfied with your current job, then you also need to write a reason with the full explanation. Explanation is very important. Second point is that explanation is very important. For example, this person is saying, even I am enjoying this work, the place is very far from my home and it takes a long time, so I am searching for a job which may be near to my locality. So this is the explanation of first bullet point, that why are you applying, and also provides a valid explanation for that. There could be many other reasons. Let's look out for one more reason. Second reason is that restaurant where I'm currently employed is due to close. Again, the restaurant is going to close, which is not under my arm, so that's why I am searching for the another position. Again, a valid reason. What can I do if the restaurant is going to close? That's why I'm looking for the another job. So through this points, I want to teach you that your reason should be valid. You should know why are you applying the job. It is not just you need to write a letter. You just need to write a letter on the behalf of that person who is actually in that situation. Suppose you are writing a letter to find a new job to the waiter and waitress, and then that thing you need to think and you need to create situation for yourself and then try to write a letter. All right, so hope the slide is clear to you. Next is minor details are also important. Now minor details means let's read the first sentence. I am writing in reference to the advertisement you placed in a Vancouver Observer. Now, in this, many candidates use just I am writing this letter you placed in a newspaper or article for waiter or waitress. It's important if you give minor details like the name of newspaper or article has given. In the next one is that this is in response to your advertisement, your need for the waiter to work in a lucrative restaurant, and this the name of restaurant is given. So it is it makes a good impression if you provide the minor details, into your letter. All right, so these are the two sentences which are different from each other, and different detail has given in these two sentences. In one sentences, name of the article and newspaper is given, and in another sentence, name of the restaurant is given. So minor details are important. If you're providing this, it's good. Now this is the sample answer. Now see this slide and this slide. What you think, that what is the difference between this and this slide? I hope you see that this slide is very much clear at a glance. You can easily find out that which section is different from the another one. This is the paragraph 1, 2, 3. This is the ending. Before this there is a greeting. You can easily identify different bullet points that explain very well. But in this slide there is all the sentences are written into a one paragraph and little bit hodgepodge because very little spaces are given. I just need to take 1 or 2 seconds more to identify that the candidate has explained all the bullet points or not. So through these 2 simple answers, I want to teach you that your letter should be like this. At a glance, it should be very clear which paragraph is different from the another, what is the beginning of which paragraph. It should be very clear. Spaces are very important. You need to leave a space after finishing a one paragraph. Spaces are very important. All right, move to the next. Let's explain first bullet point. The bullet point was explain what you are currently doing. All right, let's read this. I am 19-year old and I am a part-time student in college. I have several positions in catering outlets. Now see, this is what you are currently doing. Now if you are writing that I am a student and I am looking for a job, then you need to explain that as a student what you are doing. If you say I am a student of commerce and you are giving your qualifications related to commerce, then do you think this degree has any relation with the waiter or waitress, with the job of this? Do you think? If you are writing I am a student of medical, and do you think there is any correlation between this field and this field? So you need to write your reason and explanation according to the demand of the task. It is not just you can write any degree or anything. No, what the question demands, you should write accordingly. If the question is related to the waiter and waitress, then your position or your qualification should relate to that. It's a catering outlet. And then as a restaurant where I am currently employed is due to close and I am keen to find another. This is the reason that why the person is searching for the job. All right, hope this is clear to you that you need to write your qualification and your current working according to the demand of your task. Move to the next qualification. I have explained little bit this point into the last slide. Let's see what the qualification this writer has given. Advanced certificate in the food hygiene and therefore familiar with the requirements of working in a catering industry. As I said, the task is to get the waiter and waitress job. It means your qualification, that is a food, should match to this job. It should correlate, it should relate to the job to whom you are finding. Then in my current job, I am in addition to working as a waiter, this is just the explanation, elaboration of our idea, because I need to cover at least 150 point. So that's why it's not important if I just write down that this is my qualification. I need to add some more details about my qualification. So next line is just the explanation. All right, okay, I hope this point is also clear to you. Then say what qualities you have and when you can attend an interview. Now let's talk about the qualities. Many students I have seen, when the question demands about the quality, they just start writing about I have punctuality, I have discipline, and I am very passionate about my work. These are the qualities they just start writing. Now I want to tell you that these are the qualities which are essential for every type of job, not for any specific, even for every work, whether the work is professional or not. These type of qualities are required in every stream. So instead of writing these type of qualities, you should focus on that qualities which should correlate with your work. Like here, trustworthy, friendly, enjoy dealing with the public, outgoing personality. These are the qualities which correlate that job. So you can't just write down any qualities which you have memorized. Okay, then I would be very grateful if I could be considered for the position. Again, it's a very good way of writing because it shows the politeness. My employer is happy to supply a reference. This is just the explanation because, as I said, I need to cover at least 150 words. I am available for the interview this is the answer of last bullet point, that when you can attend your interview. I am available for interview at any time except Monday and Wednesday afternoons when I attend college. You can alter these lines and details and you can write by yourself. All right, hope this point is also clear to you. Then last one is ending. Please do not hesitate to contact me should you have any questions. This is a very common way of writing, but many candidates just write, please ask me or please contact me if you have any problem or query. See, the your boss will not ask from you. You should show some politeness into your answer. So that's why the writing should be formal. Again, I look forward to hearing from you. Now you can't alter this too, as I told you earlier. Then yours faithfully, John Lee. Now in this last name is also important. Many students in the formal letter, they just write on John. You should need to write your full name. You can't say only John. This is not your friend. You need to write your full name, as here John Lee. So full name is also important. Hope you have learned something new from this video, and if it is so, please like and subscribe my channel so that I could able to know that I will like it or not, and I can make my another video based on your comments. This is all about my formal writing or my today's video. If you have any other query or doubt, you can write it on the comment section, and this is the letter which I have given to you as your practice for your practice. And if you have any query related to this letter also, you can post me that your query through the comments. So till then, thank you, bye bye, have a nice day.